TravelJoy group booking pages allow an agent to set up a page once per group and allow all of their clients to learn about the trip and book it in a few simple steps. When a client visits a group booking page, they can read the group's description, itinerary, and policies, see pictures, videos, and links related to the group, choose a package, such as a room or cabin type, choose any add-ons, such as excursions or meals, fill out forms for themselves and roommates, pay their deposit, and receive an invoice with a monthly payment schedule. In this TravelJoy tutorial, we'll show you how to build and share a group booking page. We'll assume that you've already created your group. If you're not sure how to create a group, I recommend checking out our previous tutorial, simply entitled Groups. This will get you up to speed and prepare you to build your first group booking page. To get started, go to your group by clicking View Group on the dashboard or clicking All Travelers from any page within your group. Next, click on the blue Create button. You'll have an option for a supplier group booking page, and if you've enabled payment processing, you'll have an option for a direct group booking page. The steps to build either type are virtually identical, so we'll choose the direct option. The first thing you'll notice is that there are 3 sections to building a group booking page: description, pricing, and traveler info. You'll need to complete each section before publishing your page, but you won't need to complete your booking page in one session, as TravelJoy automatically saves a draft of your work as you continue. Let's start by giving our page a title. In this example, we'll use Puerto Vallarta All-Inclusive. In the description area, we've pre-populated some basic information that you can use as a template. Alternatively, you can choose to delete this information and start from scratch. In our case, we'll start by updating some of this suggested information to match our trip and give us a solid foundation to work from, and delete the things that we won't need. Next, let's add some information of our own. At the top, we'll insert a photo by clicking the Picture button and choosing a photo from our hard drive. Next, we'll add a headline that describes the group. Let's update this text we've added by highlighting it with our mouse and choosing a few editing options. We'll make it bold and underlined. We'll change the font to something more eye-catching, and then we'll make the font a little larger. We'll also change the color to something a little brighter. You can do this for any text in the description area. Now let's highlight this text and the picture above it and use the alignment option to center both. Finally, let's add a video from YouTube by placing our cursor exactly where we'd like the video, and then clicking the video button and pasting this link to a YouTube video. We've now built a robust and exciting description for our group booking page. Before we move on, it's important to know one more thing. To delete an image or video, you can click to place your cursor after the item and then click your backspace button until it is removed. Since we're satisfied with the description, let's click on the Pricing tab. This is where you'll add packages and add-ons for your clients to choose from. Packages are the primary component of a group booking and usually represent rooms or cabins. The client can select one package. Add-ons include things like excursions, drink packages, and insurance, and the client can choose any quantity. Adding a package will look familiar, as it's based on the concept of adding an invoice item. When you click Add Package, you'll see many familiar fields. Let's call this one the Junior Suite All-Inclusive and add some details, including the price. You'll also notice a few new fields here, so let's talk about those. First, the Dynamic Pricing option. When this box is not checked, the price listed is charged per person regardless of occupancy. However, when you check this box, you can adjust the pricing per person for single, double, triple, and quad or more occupancy to more accurately match cruise pricing. Next, you can choose to limit the available quantity. This means, as clients book, the number of rooms of this type will be reduced and will eventually sell out. This is a great way to make sure you don't overbook. Next, you can choose your available until date, which is the last date the client can book this package on the published group booking page, and the final payment due date, which is when the remaining balance must be paid in full. If you'd like, you can add commissions here before saving, though this is optional. You can add as many packages as you'd like. Your clients will only be able to choose one option from the list. Add-ons work in a very similar way, with a few less options, so feel free to add what you need here. As an example, I've created an excursion for a tequila tasting event along with pricing and description, and I've clicked Save to save it. At the bottom of this page, there are a few options regarding payments and fees. Each item has a question mark beside it. Click that question mark to learn more about that particular item. On the final page, you'll choose 2 forms for your client to fill out. These can be forms that already exist by default in TravelJoy or forms that you create from scratch. To learn more about creating forms from scratch, check out our Help Center guide on form templates. The first form, for the primary traveler, will ask questions of the person who is booking the trip. This form can also require a signature to agree to terms and conditions listed on that form, since it is being filled out by the primary traveler. The second form, on the other hand, for additional passengers, will ask questions about each person who will be accompanying or rooming with the primary traveler. This form cannot require a signature since it's unlikely the additional travelers will be present to sign. Then you'll set a minimum and maximum number of travelers per booking. If your rooms can handle 1 or 2 occupants only, for example, you can choose a minimum of 1 and a maximum of 2. That's it. You're ready to publish. Click the Publish button at the top right corner of the page and you'll be provided with the link to your group booking page. You can copy this link and share it everywhere. Email blasts to past clients, social media, and your website are great places to announce your new group. From there, just keep an eye on your inbox. As new clients book, you'll receive a notification and a trip will automatically be created for them in your group.